Welcome family members, friends, faculty, and staff members, and most especially our entering class of first year and transfer students. I am honored to be your president and to participate in this opening convocation. I am so excited to be standing here tonight. Like you, I too am starting my first year at the College of Idaho. I moved in 2 months ago, but I still feel new to campus, and probably like you, I am both excited and a little nervous about what lies ahead. Just as some of you are the first in your family to go to college, I am the first woman to hold the position of president at the C of I, and so we both have some significant expectations to live up to. My experience, however, tells me we'll be successful if we take advantage of all that this college has to offer us. That is, we refuse to be diverted from the exciting learning opportunities that will come our way, that we create networks of faculty, friends, and colleagues who can serve as guides along the way, and that we find encouragement in every way we can with all the activities that we engage with on campus. You are now embarking on a journey that will change your life. Tonight's Light of Learning ceremony celebrates the igniting of a passionate intellectual journey. A liberal arts education is meant to be disruptive, that term that is being used everywhere, but in this case it is really true. It is even life-altering. Of course you will learn lots of new content, but you will also be asked to wrestle with questions that can truly be distressing or difficult. Your liberal arts education will ask you to put on a new lens to see the world. Though liberal learning has a history back to the Greeks, who considered such an education to be liberating, requiring freedom to study and aiming at freedom through understanding, our model, a residential liberal arts education, is a uniquely American idea. The first liberal arts colleges were founded as America became a country. As Thomas Jefferson argued, the health of the republic depends on the education of its citizens. Our colleges were founded with the idea that education is closely tied to individual freedom and to our collective hope for the future. That is, that we learn to think for oneself and to contribute to society by unleashing one's creative potential. As the historian Michael Roth has argued, access to a broad, self-critical, and pragmatic education has been and remains essential for a culture that prizes innovation and an economy that depends on it. It also remains essential for a society that aspires to be democratic. But the liberal arts college you are joining has a 125-year history of being the liberal arts college of the future. When the College of Idaho opened in 1891, it incorporated new ideas about the curriculum and about equality of access. Our founding president, Dr. William Judson Boone, was a visionary educator. As was just mentioned, he was a Presbyterian minister, but he was also a very serious natural scientist. He taught chemistry here for many years, but he was even better known for his botany collecting and his identification of new plant species. And furthermore, despite the uproar in American college and university circles from the 1872 publication of Charles Darwin's The Descent of Man, which applied evolutionary theory to human evolution and seemingly challenged theological interpretations of the special creation of humans, at the College of Idaho, there was no conflict about the teaching of science, including evolution. Boone is also often cited for his quote, "Let them come, let them all come, and we will see what they can do." What did this mean? Unlike many schools, from the day the College of Idaho opened, its course of study was open to both men and women from all classes of people. not just the wealthy men, the elite, who attended liberal arts colleges in the East. Indeed, there are stories of Reverend Boone traveling around Idaho, recruiting students as he talked to their farmer parents plowing in the fields. Even more unusual, the faculty from the very day the college opened included both men and women. Boone's quote reflected a belief that our college would be devoted to the concept that access to education for all people was crucial for creating citizens in an American democracy. By enlarging the concept of citizenship, Boone embodied what historians have identified as the ethos of the American West. Women and men were dependent upon one another within the home, in daily work patterns, and in the connections which built local society. Indeed, in the development of the West, relationships between women and men were more important than individualistic achievements by either sex. As the boundary between the two spheres became blurred, it became more acceptable for women to have a formal voice in society and even to be faculty at the College of Idaho. Access was coupled with and unleashed great innovation, and the pioneering curricular changes throughout our history, culminating with the recent debut of PEAK, demonstrates how this college has always looked to the future. Even as our method of teaching, close mentoring by dedicated faculty, reflects a time-honored method of education that has produced incredible results. Today, our college offers you not only a wide variety of liberal arts disciplines, but also the opportunity to work closely with faculty inside the classroom and as well as doing research with them. Take advantage of these opportunities to learn. Take a course in a discipline you know little about. It may change your life. When I spoke with alumni this summer, they all had stories about coming to the C of I to pursue one major, but then finding a new subject that sometimes changed their minds completely. Go talk to your professors. Our faculty have a national reputation for their ability to both challenge and support our students. Your relationship with your faculty, staff, and even fellow students, in fact, is crucial to your success. A new national study by Daniel Chambliss and Christopher Tackix called How College Works cites the crucial effect of relationships in college. They write that, quote, human contact, especially face-to-face, seems to have an unusual influence on what students choose to do, on the directions their careers take, and on their experience of college. It has leverage, producing positive results far beyond the effort put into it. In addition to looking for relationship building, look for opportunities to use your classroom learning in new ways. Seek out an internship, or the opportunity to do research with your professor, or go on an abroad experience. These integrative learning experiences where you apply your knowledge can have a profound impact on learning new ideas. The well-known American philosopher John Dewey once wrote, "As an individual passes from one situation to another, his world, his environment expands or contracts. What he has learned in the way of knowledge and skill in one situation becomes an instrument of understanding and dealing effectively with the situations which follow." Finally, engage with all the wonderful opportunities on campus. Liberal arts college students have a reputation, deservedly, as doers, as leaders, and the small size of our student body means there are plenty of leadership opportunities for you to shine. If you are not already a varsity athlete, join a recreational team. Seek out the outdoor club. We are so fortunate to be in Idaho with its absolutely stunning outdoors. This summer, in fact, I found superb places nearby for all kinds of outdoor sports. Become a student ambassador or join one of the many clubs sponsored through Student Life. Tonight is a special night. Your faculty will begin the ceremony by lighting their flashlights. We have flashlights instead of candles, so we don't burn the place down. And then symbolically, they will hand the light of learning to you. In a few short years, we will gather again, and this time you will symbolically hand back the light to your faculty. I look forward to the next 4 years with you.